Hey y'all, Matt here, Bobcat Bonsai. I was getting ready to do some work on a tree, but I figure maybe we should do a walk around to see all the craziness I've been up to. And then I'll get to work on a tree. I'll just make it 2 different videos. So we'll just do a garden walkthrough real quick and then we'll get to another video. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so some little things I've been up to. I trimmed up my jade tree a little bit. One of my willow bonsais there. Jade forest. Little gold. The birds have been coming in my greenhouse because I've been leaving it open. Just some little jade bonsais here. Little black pine. Here's 2 Chinese elms that have grown from seed. Trident maple from seed. I brought my lemon trees out and they are not adjusting well at all. They're not having fun with this. Got this little forest here. The oh geez, Eastern red cedars, or Virginius juniper. They didn't. Them and the oak, none of them survived their little repot thing going on there. So those are gone. I put an air layer onto my winged elm because I didn't like where it was at. I got some of my indoor trees outside and they're not happy. My larches are looking beautiful. Trident maples growing good. Chinese elms looking lovely. The giant sequoias are in their pot. So we've got all those done up. That's about it for in here. Let's take a pop outside here. Let's see. I got my crabapple tree planted up. I haven't seen any roots popping yet, but I checked a little while ago and the calluses are forming, so the roots are coming soon. We've got our yew here, a winterberry. One of our challenge trees is over there, looking good. The holly's looking good. And my nice little tree that I planted there that I can't even remember what it's called, that I wasn't planning on using as a bonsai, but just as a barrier. That's looking good as well. So, got those trees looking good. Over to the other side. Had a lot of trees die over the winter, but that was whatever. So, I had you pointed way up away from my face. Whatever though. Okay. Here was our little windswept that we were working on. Somebody kept running into it and breaking off all the branches. So, we're now regrowing from inside and we'll rework it after that. We've got a noisy bird somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but it is somewhere. Oh, okay, I see it now. It is a baby bird and it's stuck. So, let me get right back with you and I'm gonna go help the bird real quick. Alright, so I was able to get the baby bird up from where it was kind of stuck between these rocks, and now it kind of tucked itself in a little bit up by the barn. That's safer than it was, so I'll take it as a win. But back over here, here's some of our fusions. I don't think we're gonna see a fuse go on here because this one looks dead. Let's check. That one's dead. Okay, so this is just gonna go back to a lone bonsai tree by itself. Let's take a look over here. This one, I actually had to, I have to mush these red mites all the time. This one I had to put rocks in because it kept blowing over. But this one's another one of the fusion ones that we were working on. And these are both alive and looking great. I'm waiting for these 2 buds to pop, and this thing's getting cut all the way back to there. I don't see a point in it being that big. Here's some curly willow little bonsai trees I've been working on. These ones I want to sell once I get them set up better, but this one doesn't look like it's going to be set up for much of anything. Here's one of my little yew bonsais. It's got these 2 other little things growing in here with them. I'm not exactly sure what they are, so I'm letting them grow for a little bit and then maybe I'll use them for something. Maybe not. Here's some of my Yamadori grabs here. This one, I don't know if you remember but it was huge. I actually cut it all the way back, cut everything off. Has this beautiful base right down in here. Lots of suckers coming off of it. But I'm gonna grow this one and then end up probably chopping this one back to here, getting this cut all the way back once this all thickens up some. But that I think is gonna end up being super cool. This is just a little maple that I have planted and it looks nice. So we'll let it grow. I wasn't sure what this was when I planted it up, but I think it might be a walnut. Then I've got little red maples popping up everywhere because the neighbors have a red maple tree and it just drops seeds everywhere. So we've got that going for us. Let's see, what else do we got? Here's our Mugo, and that's looking nice. It has a few like dead ends where it looks like it was nipped at one point to trim it back, but that's okay. It looks good. I'm gonna leave it. I got a Zakova. When I bought it, it had a washer around it, which was cool, but it wasn't planted deep enough, so that was kind of a little issue in itself. Here's a red maple I got that I actually just wired up yesterday evening. Just wanted a little something to do to relax, so got this little guy wired up. We have a silver maple back here, just a little bit of movement. Beautiful little red maple here. That one's in its beginning stages of pre-bonsai movement. This one is a Canadian hemlock. This one I got pre-wired up. It was standing up. I just planted it at a bit of an angle and let it start growing downwards as a semi-cascade. Just my preference. We have this little Japanese maple right here. I just added a little bit of movement too. Another beautiful little tree. Then we have this little Japanese maple and another one here, and some marigolds that my one son's girlfriend gave to me. Super awesome. A little juniper nana right here. That one's looking super healthy. As you can see, it just is shooting off buds like crazy. Another Japanese maple right here. Beautiful leaf design on this one. If you see real closely, it's got the nice green, and you can almost see like the green veining throughout it, which is super cool. Then we've got another Japanese maple here, which is looking really good. The persimmon I did end up potting up. Persimmon I ended up potting up, so that one's looking healthy. Then there's another red maple there, looks pretty nice. Another one of my Yamadoris here, which is looking good. This is my Jacqueline Hiller elm. As you can see, I've actually already trimmed this thing back like 2 or 3 times, and that's coming in nice and strong. Red elm, curly willow, red elm, red maple, curly willow. This is a willow project I'm working on here, where I'm trying to see if I can get cuttings with bark to actually root and grow. If so, that's absolutely awesome. If not, oh well, the tree fell down back in the woods and I just cut some limbs off it to try to use it. Let's check this out over here. We've got another Japanese. Then we have a juniper horizontalis, or a blue rug juniper, which is still looking good. We have our Japanese black pine seedlings that are growing in nice and strong. We have our azalea that I thought was dead, but apparently is somewhat alive. Then we have a few other little pre-bonsai trees I'm working on through here. Some witch hazel, some winter berries, some hazelnut. Just a bunch of little things. We've got our nice ones that I picked up from a house sale. So those are looking good. My little one from Kansas, which is looking absolutely beautiful. it keeps popping these nice little leaves, and every so often I just come in and trim it back just a little bit because I haven't fully figured out what I'm doing, and I don't want to ruin this design because I really like it. So until then, I'll just do light trimming to make sure that there's nice light flowing through. We have this little trident maple right here, which isn't looking awful, but the way it's shaped, I'm going to end up probably air layering and starting over from a different point on this tree. Probably so, yep. What else do we got? This was that tiny pine in the little branch looking thing that was planted in there that now took off and grew. So eventually I'm gonna have to split these two up. I mean, other than that, that's about it. Everything is growing crazy, and this is definitely a way longer video than I thought. The next video that we're about to do here is going to be on this big old trident maple right here that I picked up. It's absolutely gorgeous. We won't go into too much detail on that one though, because that's going to be in the next video. All right, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, you should subscribe to my channel. And if you really enjoy my content, you should hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.